make this stitch, I begin by creating a slip knot and chaining however long I would like this project to be. Once I've chained my desired length, I have my foundation chain. Next, I will chain one and work a single crochet into each of the chains across. So to do a single crochet, I insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull through both of those loops. Keep doing that all the way across, making sure to count as I go to ensure I didn't drop any stitches. Once I've worked my way all the way across, that is my foundation row. I can then chain one and turn my work around and begin working in the back loops. So normally when I do a crochet stitch of single crochet, I would go through both of those 2 loops that are at the top of the stitch. But instead, for this chain, or for this stitch, I don't go through that first loop. I just insert my hook into that back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll keep working 1 single crochet through the back loops of each stitch across. And I always count to make sure I don't drop any stitches. Once I've made my way across row 2, I can repeat the exact same process that I did for row 2 over again. I chain one and turn, and then working through that back loop, I will yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and make my 3rd row. Always working in that back loop, not both those front and back loops. Just putting my hook through that back loop and working a single crochet. So just continuing this row of working single crochets in the back loop only for however long you want to make your project. Once the project is worked up as long as you'd like it to be, the last step is to finish off the work. The way I finish off this stitch is by just simply yarning over, pulling through, and then since I've snipped my yarn, I can pull that loop all the way through, creating a knot, which I can then tighten up, and it's completely sealed off. With this stitch, the way I like to hide my tails is just with a yarn needle, yarning over, threading the needle, and then through the legs of these stitches, I'm going to hide this tail. So what I do, and I'll do it this way just so you can see consistency, I insert the needle in between those stitches. I usually go about 4 or 5. You can see I'm kind of sandwiched in there. And then I went for 5 stitches, so then I'll pull the yarn all the way through. And now to really secure this so it isn't going to come out, I will skip. You can see that I'm through that leg. I'll put my needle over that stitch, that little leg of the stitch, and then work my way back to the edge. So it's locked in over that one leg of the stitch that I skipped. It's the same color yarn, so as long as I don't pull it too tight, it doesn't mess up the shape of the project. And then I will trim that right to the edge. And there you have it. That's how you use the back loop single crochet to create this beautiful ribbed stitch. I like to use this stitch as a brim for hats or even like the cuffs of sleeves. What will you be using this stitch for? Let me know in the comments down below.